you like to open with some comments?
Sure. I'm really proud of our team today. It was a great victory to start off this regional. We had a lot of momentum from last week, and we're playing with a lot of confidence, so it was great to kind of get a win right away. Hawaii Pacific's a good team. They really beat us soundly in Hawaii in December, but I think we've improved a lot. I thought some of the keys were they're very good on the boards, and we neutralized and actually had an advantage on the boards, but then we shot the three-point well. I think we had 10 for 25 and held them to 4, so plus 18 from the three-point line was really big. And then we have just players that have bought in, and we have 2 great players here. Riley really controlled the game early, I thought. Okay, Alicia didn't shoot the ball as well as she usually does in the first half, but I knew she would come through late, and as she did, and I'm just lucky to coach these 2.
Alicia, your coach just mentioned the rebounding advantage you guys had. You had ended the night with 12. How were you able to be effective on both sides while rebounding?
Offensively, we run a rub replace, and I end up in the paint a little bit. So, if Ness shoots a 3 or Riley's in the paint, I'm in pretty good positioning, and sometimes I get fronted. So I'm just in good position there. And then defense, I don't know. I've just been told to hit and hunt, and I knew that they were bigger than us pretty much across the board, so somebody had to go up and get boards. But I think as a team, Vanessa did really well on the boards. Rachel came in with some huge boards. I think that was a key for us going in, and we just accomplished it.
Any other questions?
I'd like to ask for the 3 of you, whoever wants to answer, what is the biggest difference between your team now as opposed to when you played Hawaii Pacific and Honolulu?
Well, I think there's a lot of things. Nothing against. I don't want to take anything away from Hawaii Pacific, but that was the 3rd game in over 4 days in Hawaii. It was an 8 a.m. and we had to get our luau in. But we were looked like we were still at the luau that morning, and they had 10 or 11 threes, I think, that game. So we just kind of flipped that. It's a game of confidence, and right now we have it. We went into Hawaii 9-0 and kind of got smacked in the face a couple times, and then that game was really hard to watch for us, and as both coaches and players. So that kind of sent us home for a week, and I think it was, in the long run, it was really good. But our team has changed. We still have these 2 stars. They're consistent all the time, but we're playing like a Hannah Collins a lot off the bench now. Rachel Kaler is playing well for us. And what's really cool is the people that were playing maybe more minutes before those 2 started to play well don't seem jealous or anything like that. They just bought into whatever it takes to win. So right now we just have it going. When we shoot the 3-point basket well, we're tough to beat. And then and we have a great point guard. She takes care of the ball for us. And then we have a superstar here too. So.
Alicia, you scored only 5 points in the first 3 quarters before you scored however many in the fourth. What was Hawaii Pacific doing to you in the first 3 quarters, and what kind of adjustments were you able to make in the fourth quarter?
They're just very physical. I think being in the GNAC, I think it's maybe reffed a little bit differently, and it took me a while to adjust. I was looking for some foul calls early on, and I probably shouldn't have, so I wasn't going up maybe to find the basket as well as I should have been. And in the fourth quarter, my team's great. They just tell me, keep shooting. Coach is really good. Riley's the same way. Eventually it's going to fall. The odds are in your favor. So come the fourth quarter, we had a discussion at the end of the third quarter that we had a lead and we needed to keep it, and then it just comes down to who's going to finish the game.
Riley, you guys have now won 5 games in a row. The last 3 wins, of course, the semifinal and the final at the GNAC tournament. You beat NNU and Seattle Pacific, 2 teams that you were combined 0-4 against. You beat Hawaii Pacific today. You were 0-1 against them. So the last 3 games that you've won, you were 0-5 during the regular season. What does that say about your team to win these when it really matters?
I think when we lose to teams like that, it just gives us a little bit of motivation, and I think that's actually helped us out coming into these games. And so our mindset going into each and every game is just to be the aggressor and show them that we are better than they may think that we are, and I think that that's worked for us.
Any further questions? All right. Congratulations on the win. Thank you for your time.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.